Welcome to STMM Tutorials Presents Making Graphic Organizers. When you're working in Google Drive, it's really easy to create graphic organizers that can help you structure and organize information in a variety of ways. You already make graphic organizers when you need to talk about cause and effect or generate ideas or make something like a KWL chart. But you may not know that through an app called Meister, you can actually create your own mind maps directly in Google Drive and then pop that into a document or a presentation very easily. To get started, you would click New, More, and then Connect More Apps. What you're going to want to search for is the word mind, simply because we know that Meister contains that word. You could do a search for graphic organizers or even just organization, and it would still show up. When you see Meister, you'll click a blue button that says Connect. And then in order to open Meister, click New, More, and look for Meister Labs. When you first log in and click Allow to connect Meister to your Google Drive account, you will come to a screen that looks just like this one. Using Meister is really easy, but there's one thing you'll need to know. Because we have a free account, you can only create 3 mind maps at a time. We'll show you how to take your maps and put them into a picture so that you can use them later, which means you'll always be able to create new ones. This first bubble is for your title. We're going to do something very simple for this example, and you can apply that to anything that you're doing in school. So we'll call this one Cats versus Dogs. I type in my title, press Enter, and then I'm going to move my bubble up just a little bit. This plus sign here lets me add an idea. So I'll type Cats up here, and then Dogs. Now, I really wanted the word dogs as one of our main ideas to be on the other side, so I can click on that oval and move it over. When I'm ready to add an idea to this topic, I click on that oval, press the plus sign again. Then I enter the information that I'd like to enter. Now, let's say I wanted to add another detail. I can do that here. The minus sign will take that away. Go ahead and add one for dogs. Press Enter. Okay, great. So now I'm on my way toward making my mind map. When I want to add another idea, click on Cats again, and then the plus sign, and it will add a second idea underneath this one. Same thing with dogs. If I press the plus sign, it will add another idea here. But let's say I wanted to add an idea that breaks off from this lifespan oval. I click on that and then press my plus sign. So those are some of the basic ways that you can use Meister. Let's talk a little bit about formatting. You can change the color of your text. You can make it bigger or smaller, which is helpful if you're trying to show which ideas are more main ideas or topics or categories. You can make something bold and underline it also. Additionally, you can change the style of the writing. They're almost like pre-made templates. And for some of your ideas, you can even change the design, which might be helpful if you're trying to show how some ideas are related to each other. So those are just a few of the basic formatting features. When you are ready and you would like to share your map, there are a few ways to do this. But before we do that, let's talk about a nice feature of Meister called relationships. So you can actually make relationships between ideas if that's something that works for you. If I click on this bubble and press this button here, I can create a relationship between this and another idea. I can also edit that if I want to by changing the color, adding a label, or just deleting the connection. So I can make it a different color. I could make a relationship between these two ideas if I wanted to. And if I need to delete that, I click on it, click on the little edit button here, and delete that connection. So that's another great way to use MindMeister. I'm ready to share my map. I'm going to click the export button, which is down at the bottom right side of my screen. And I only have a few choices here. What I'm going to go with is image file and then export to Google Drive. When you connected MindMeister, it made a separate folder in your Google Drive account for any files you make. So even though you can only create 3 mind maps at a time in your account, when you export one that's finished, you can then go back and delete it and free it up to make another one. So I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. But first, let's find out where my saved mind map, Cats versus Dogs, has gone. I'm going to click on Google Drive, and now I'm going to search for my MindMeister account. Okay, so here is a cats versus dog picture. That's where my image has gone. Let's say I wanted to put this into a document though. I'm going to click Google Documents, and I'll just label this cats versus dogs. Now I want to put my image into my document. I click Insert Image. This time I'm going to click Google Drive. I'll see if I scroll down my MindMeister folder. I can also click Recent and find my cats versus dogs picture. When I click to insert that, it will appear in my document. And the great thing about being able to put this directly into my document is that I can edit it directly from here, and I can also make it a part of any other work that I happen to do. So it makes it very easy for that to happen. So remember, if you want to try that one more time, click Insert, Image, double click on your picture, and now I have it twice. So I can click this one, backspace. Here's my picture. If I want to crop it, I can double click and then drag those bars where I would like them to go. Excellent. All right, once I wrap my text, I can move this picture around. I can even resize it if I need to. Now let's talk about what happens when you want to make another mind map. Okay, I'm going to go back to New, and I'm going to go back to Meister Labs. The screen that loads up now is going to be a little bit different than the one I saw before. Notice it says that I have run out of maps, so that's not good. What we can do is we can get rid of some of the maps that we've already made. We don't need these anymore because we have the pictures. So now I can make a new mind map. The greatest thing about this is that there are templates. There's actually a template library. So let's say I want to try this to-do list template. The best part about it is that it's already set up for me. I can just fill it in with whatever information I have. I can double click on anything that's already been typed in, and I can start putting in some information. So something that's nice about the templates is it gives you a chance to go with one that's already been created. Now, there are some ways that you can customize the theme. Okay, so there's hand-drawn themes, all different types of themes that are available. And you can always click the back arrow, create a new mind map, or browse the templates library and find one that works for you. So have fun looking through MindMeister. Make sure that you let someone know if you have any questions, and enjoy using this to help organize your ideas. Thank you.